Disclaimer: this video is only by my opinion. Don't take this personally. This is just my thoughts, and that's why you clicked. So if you have a problem, please put it down on the comments. Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, welcome back to the channel. I'm back. Honestly, this is a filler video. So yeah, there's also a video that I'm working with. It's in the early works, but I need to feed the algorithm. So welcome back. Look, um, this topic, at least this event that's been going on in South Africa, caught my attention, but mostly because of the controversy, but also the misleading things that has been coming into the light that often people who are looking outside to inside don't get. Okay, firstly, I forgot the date, but I think in the late 2000s there was a xenophobic attack in South Africa. I remember this because my dad got shot by a rubber bullet during the xenophobic attack in Hillbrow. So yeah, kind of crazy. But the point is, we often neglect the fact that this problem has been happening for the longest of time. And just recency bias is that there is an influx amount of foreign nationals coming into our country, and a lot of them are undocumented. Now, the problem with the perception that the world is looking towards inside, they think there's this form of xenophobic attack. It's not, because a xenophobic attack has a large scale of rioting. People are not rioting right now. And even though there is certain areas in Johannesburg, in South Africa, where there is an outrage and an outburst towards foreign nationals, it is not at the scale that happened in the late 2010s. Now, is it justifiable for South African people to hurt foreign nationals, especially the ones who are illegitimately and kids? No, I do not agree with that action. I am all for my African people. Okay, I love Africa. I love our continent. I feel like we are the most hurt, the most poverty related, and the most deprived for what should have been the best continent in the world by far. But with the word Ubuntu sort of sparked the idea of unity throughout the whole continent. Even though people, especially what I'm about to go into, the whole Twitter stuff, the Ghanaian people who are furious and going back to their country, which is so crazy. The thing is, people don't understand is that South African people, especially on Twitter, we are the most ruthless. Sorry, I touched. We are the most ruthless, egoistic, prideful country. Like, you can try your best to fight back, but I can tell you right now for free, you're not winning that battle. Bro, I remember we had a whole argument with people from the United States. They were doing monkeys, we were doing also their monkey. Bro, I swear, don't play with South African people. Okay, going back. So, I remember I was watching this guy. I think I'm gonna put a screenshot. His video, very good, very substantiated. He spoke about why aren't we looking onto the more powerful and the more manipulative people who actually own South Africa, which he cited white people, which I do agree. Now, there is a point where I want to extend, where I feel like he is looking at it in a different manner. Okay, I wish I did my research for this video, but I will go on my past experience. Okay, I lived in Johannesburg since I was a baby. All right, and even though I wasn't old enough to look at the difference, like how my parents did when they came from a rural area, which was in Limpopo, coming to Johannesburg in the early 2000s. Joburg, Hillbrow, I'm thinking of Joburg CBD, Yeovil, Berea, these areas that I'm citing. There were not a lot. There were minimal amount of foreign nationals, right? And not to say them being here means they were to cause a riot or there's something wrong about them being here. No, I do agree on the sentiment that as South Africans, as Africans, if your country cannot provide you a good livelihood, you should, look into certain areas besides the country itself. The problem that I have is that we now have a problem of overpopulation. The areas that I just cited, Berea, CBD, Yeovil, Hillbrow, 90% of population are foreign nationals. So I'm talking Zimbabweans, Nigerians, Mozambicans. I think those top are the top three. Pakistanis, right? And the problem with that is that it leaves out the thought of why isn't there enough South Africans populating those areas? And for me, honestly, it's the fact that our country cannot maintain these people, and a lot of them are illegal foreign nationals, right? The problem is not that we don't want them here. The problem is that there are so many that we cannot even look or to see that is this our country or is this a country for people who are coming in. I do not agree with the way America used the ICE as a way to dictate the illegal foreigners in America. I wish, as the country moving forward, we could have a program similar to that, but not with the actions, the way they behaved. I don't think that is the right way of doing things. I wish we could have a way to maintain the foreign nationals that are coming in, and a way to now navigate and find people who are here illegally. And moving forward, how are we going to maintain and control? Because at the end of the day, South Africa is for South Africans. Whether you agree or not, that's just based on opinion. It's the fact that if South Africa is not putting South African first, then are we a country at all? We built our country on heritage that's been holding on for centuries. South Africa has its unity is from different tribes that live through different terrains and mountains, and collectively with our different dialects and languages, we created a society. Now, is it perfect? Of course not. South Africa has been in the cross lines. I hate the government that we're in. I think I've said it personally, privately with my friends, and I'm saying it publicly. I hate the way we conduct things. I hate the way we don't have solutions to the problems that we have. I hate that there's no progress moving forward for South Africans. We have the best schools in Africa. We have the best lawyers you can pay. We have the best education you can find. But still, youth do not have jobs. Still, the GDP is going down. Still, the standard of living is so high. And still, we have to live in a country where foreign nationals are overpopulating without any control. This mic, I no longer use it. This is a good mic, and it will become relevant in the next video. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you like, you subscribe, share with your friends, comment how you feel about this issue that's going on in South Africa. But besides that, I'm gone. Bye.